Toy break. Toy break. Toy break.
Hi, welcome to Toy Break episode 67. I'm Aileen.
I'm confused.
So let's start off with reminding everybody to check out the affiliates and our sponsors on toybreak.com. We've got a lot of good stuff on there. We've got Adagio Tees, iTunes, Riff Tracks, Netflix, and Jelliskins as very cool affiliates.
Those are cool affiliates.
They really are. What else should we remind everybody about?
Osiris Orion contest, custom contest. Win 2 custom mini monies. Head to the forum, post a picture of a custom you made, bought, or traded. Don't forget to include a note with your forum name and the words Toy Break so we know you really have the custom. Deadline is March 11th. Coming up.
Sweet! I wish I could win those customs.
You already got a special custom from Osiris Orion.
I did! Thank you, Osiris Orion!
You don't need more. Share them with everyone else.
Ooh, you know what else we could tell everybody is that the Toy Break forums have undergone a little bit of a facelift, a little bit of an improved security upgrade. It looks nice, it's clean, it's fun. You should go check them out. What do you think about them?
I haven't really been there yet.
Aww,
I don't go to that forum. It's stupid.
Toy Break forums, 100% more shiny.
So yeah, if you go and it looks different, don't be afraid. It's just different.
You
but
can
it's
be
all
afraid,
the same. All the posts are there. All the links to the helpful links that Kraka posted were still there.
And the same great community of people and toy lovers.
So yeah, come join us.
Awesome. Let's also thank some sponsors like FuzzyBallsApparel.com,
3DRetro.com,
and PanixToyBox.com. Again, ToyBreak.com. You can check out all of their wares. Now, on to some reviews.
Let's do it. Reviews.
Reviews.
That's right. We just skipped right over the news section.
F the news.
We're going straight into reviews.
News is for losers.
I've heard that.
Let's do the reviews.
First up, we have Coibito.
Coibito.
That's fun to say. Coibito.
So it comes in this fancy schmancy box with a window on both sides. Ching, ching, shining.
Ooh, you can see
so
through
you can see right through it.
Can you see I'm making faces?
No, they can't see that. Nothing.
Oh.
It's blocked by the Coibito.
Oh, yeah.
So let's check them out.
Let's do it. The box is kind of cute.
Yeah. It's just cute enough to throw away.
Just cute enough.
But still looks good as you're opening it.
This is by Yosuke Yamamoto. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And Monkey King. This is a 7-inch tall vinyl. 3 colors have already sold out, including this is the gold edition. There were only 500 of this one. There was also a black San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There was 150 of those. There was also the Smoke Clear edition, also 150 of those. And the regular edition is going to be limited to 1,000 pieces, and it will ship in March. And you can pre-order it now for $80 over at monkeyking.com. But back to the gold one, which we have.
So this isn't even the regular one. Okay. Well, I love this figure. I've been dying to open this and look at it in person. And now that I have, I still love it. It's weird because it feels... I don't know, it feels cheap.
Oh, it's light.
It feels like... Something about the plastic makes it feel like cheap.
I can see that.
I mean, it had to be made out of that to be able to stand and support the weight of everything.
It's nice, though. Good choice with the vinyl and those seams and everything. Very simple, you know, black and gold. So
he's got the seams on his legs. Where
well,
he's
no,
cut and put together.
Seams.
No, right. It's just a strange... Can you hear that?
I can hear that.
I don't know. It's strange. I like it, though. And I didn't realize this has little articulated fins.
That's fun.
Which is kind of neat. I don't know if they pull out. Yeah, they pull right out. They're just little pegs.
Let's talk about the best part.
The best part is the awkwardly nude penis. which you don't ever see in the photos, I don't think. They always seem to
You kind of almost see
They
it.
always seem to shoot it from a different side, but he does have full-on dangly bits right there.
Dangly bits.
It's quite adorable.
His twig and berries, as it were.
He's got quite an adorable little package on him. I love this figure still. I think it's $80 is a tough thing to drop
Tough sell
on a little figure like this, but I'll tell you, if you can scrounge together $80, maybe don't buy a couple other things or something, because it just looks so nice.
Something about this screams art piece to me.
Yeah.
Like, some toys are a little bit more leaning towards designer or toyish. Something about this screams art to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's very much print brought to life.
Now that I see the little piece, it kind of looks like a Nike swoosh on his face, and that kind of is a little bit weird.
Oh, yeah.
But it just goes with his... I mean,
I think that's how fish look.
Just don't think of it as a Nike swoosh. But I love the way it stands. I love that its penis is hanging out. I love that he's got a little logo on his butt cheek.
You should probably also know he's a shower, not a grower.
I love the... Oh. I love that he's half boy, half fish. I don't know.
Half koi, half Beto?
Yeah. I love this piece. I think it's really cool.
Well done. Good job, Monkey King.
Even after now holding it in my hand, I still think it's cool. Oh, that's cool. There's the Monkey King logo is on the underneath side of it,
I see.
but it's sculpted right into the piece, so it doesn't like...
Oh.
It's not obnoxious. It's not like a stamp of color along it. It's not, it doesn't even... I wouldn't even have seen it, really.
That's cool.
Really good placement of that, too. So it's still stamped
Nice
with
job.
the logo of the company, but it's not
Tucked down in there between the tail
screaming
and
at
the
your
feet.
face, unlike the Mind Style nothing.
Or like the Horton Hears a Who.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
The elephant billboard.
These strange little fins that you could just pop in and out. I don't know. It's cool. I like it.
It's a good piece.
I mean, you're not going to be playing with it at all. It's really just a sitting on your shelf kind of thing, but...
I honestly think the price point really needed to be a tiny bit lower than $80.
Yeah, it's a little high, like I said. For this size piece, it's a little bit high.
If you went 60, would you be like, oh yeah, good at that?
I mean,
What's the
40
good price?
would be awesome.
Well, 40 for almost anything, you're pretty willing.
40 would be awesome. 80 is a little bit high for this, but I tell you, it's worth it. It's worth the $80.
So if you've been on the fence, hesitant, maybe you want to go ahead and take the leap.
Get one or two.
Find them on the secondary market or pre-order the regular edition.
Go
that's
for
coming out.
the regular edition. You don't need to get one of the special ones, especially if it's more expensive.
They all look great.
Yeah, they're all just as good. It's cool. I like it.
Excellent. Next up, we have Futurama figures. We haven't talked... Something else?
No.
We haven't talked about these yet, but these are from Toynami, and they're actually on Series 4, I believe, now. And if you haven't seen Futurama, what rock have you been living under? We have 3 of the figures here from different lines. So let's see what we got. Oh, he's your favorite. Oh, mine says tape. Where's a boot knife when I need one?
So each one of these figures comes with a build-apart, like a lot of the action figures do these days, where they have a little extra piece for building a figure. The set that this one comes from, this is Kif, and what was this dude's name again?
That is Zap Brannigan.
Zap Brannigan. They all come with build-a-figure of, what's that dude? The Robot Devil. So, you know, with Zap you get the couple of pieces of arms. And with Kif, you got the couple pieces of legs. I have watched some Futurama. I wouldn't say I'm a...
I would say you're a passive Futurama
I
fan.
wouldn't say I'm an enormous fan. I don't know everybody's names. I don't know everybody, like, what everybody does. But when it comes to this dude, I just had to have a...
Kif. That's Kif Kroger, by the way.
I mean, this guy, if you ever seen the show, is just the funniest guy. Because he just... And you know, like, everybody's felt like that every once in a while. I don't know about the cowboy hat. I'll probably keep that off. I'm sure that has something episode specific. No, or just throw those everywhere.
Killed everything. Well, you see, he was dating and then married to Amy, and Amy's family owns a, what is it, a bugaloo, something, ranch? They look like big ticks.
Okay.
So they're basically farmers, like ranchers. So that would explain the hat.
Does it explain what this giant ball is?
I don't remember what that ball is.
It's funny because,
Oh,
like,
God, I can't get this twist tie off.
it comes with accessories, but nowhere on the package does it tell you what they are. So, I mean, I guess you're probably not buying
For
these
hardcore
unless you're a
fans.
big fan of Futurama anyway, so you probably know what this little brain ball is, I'm guessing, if you're a Futurama
Why
fan.
don't I remember what that is?
I personally have no idea what it is, so it'll just go in a box somewhere. I
These
just want
twist-
him so he can look at him sitting on my shelf going,
These twist ties are getting the best of me. Would you like to comment on the quality of the figure?
your figure comes with the Build-A-Bot of the
Santa.
robot.
Yes.
Robot Santa. You have a chest. Maybe we can fit these pieces to it, because we don't have all of them. Now it's Robot Santa with a foot coming out of his head.
I find it weird that they did the Build-A-Figure as Robot Santa. Or maybe it's weird that they also released the Robot Santa at, what was it, Comic-Con last year?
Oh, did they?
I think you could buy the Robot Santa for like $50. Something like that.
That's strange. I just moved his arms down to go into the position,
Mm-hmm.
and it scraped up his side.
Oh.
But, I mean, they make a good team. This is a good little set right here. And
Would you
now
like
that
to talk?
figure, you
Speaking
got...
of awkwardly nude,
I don't know what it is about nude toys, but I love them. Neuter is this guy's name,
the
right?
guy's name is Neuter the Alien.
And he's nude. Nuder than you. Wow, he's got all sorts of articulation, too.
Haha, a gun.
Oh, cool. Well, that's a neat
That's a
little
fun
ray
gun.
Neuter has elbow joints, ball shoulders, and a cut bicep for lots of articulation, and a head joint as well. While these guys just have... He has waist and arm, like swivel arms.
I've
That's
got
it.
neck.
Waist, swivel arm, and neck. Not much.
Yeah,
But this
4
dude's
points.
all sorts of articulated compared to that.
Well, now, Neuter is from the most recent series, Series 4. Kif was from Series 3, and Zap is from Series 2. And I think Zap is hilarious. I mean, it's Zap Brannigan. How can that not be funny? But I think they had one epic fail on this figure, because Zap, if you watch the show, you know that he wears a velour suit. And this could have been flocked.
Huh?
And it could have been awesome. Wouldn't that have been awesome?
He also has no underwear on,
Well, that's part of the show.
which is kind of funny. So if you are one of those guys that looks under the skirts,
Under the man skirts?
peekaboo, he's awkwardly nude.
Except that it's just flat. But Zap came with
The best part of him was actually that.
Richard Nixon's head, which, as you know, is obviously president in Futurama. And I think that's hilarious.
I don't know why they don't just do
Podium
an entire
man.
series of all the heads they've ever done.
That's a good question.
I would buy every one
Every
of
head.
these. I would
Head
buy
museum.
every head that they've ever put out.
Toynami, why haven't you done that?
I mean, they had the Beastie Boys on there. I mean,
They did.
they have so many cool.
They have
heads.
everybody on there.
I would buy just this head. I'd pay $5 for a head.
Heck yeah.
How much are these figures
Speaking
go
of
for?
price, they range from anywhere from like $7 to $14 a piece, depending on what it is, what series it was, what accessories it comes with. And I know that there are some up at 3dretro.com that you could go grab.
Hey, that's where we got these.
It is. It is where we got these. But I would say that they're worth it. But you have to... I think you have to be a Futurama fan to appreciate them. I wouldn't say like, hey, this is a great action figure even if you don't like Futurama.
No, it's definitely not an action figure.
It's not.
For just playing with.
It's only if you like
And
the
you're not
show.
buying it for your kid if you got kids. It's just, I mean, it's really just if you're a Futurama fan.
Or if you're like, I really like people toys. I just want some average
Even
people
then, it's
toy-
not
no?
good for that, no.
Because you like people toys.
I like people toys, and that's not it.
This isn't doing it?
No.
Ah, why isn't the suit flocked? Velour.
So we've got one guy with no underwear on, one totally nude guy, and one fish boy with his dangly bits. That's a good batch of figures today.
Not bad so far.
What? Let's go to the... And who is this company? Toynami?
Toynami.
Toynami, if you somehow see this, make all the heads because I'll buy them
Oh,
all.
that'd be great. And then you obviously they come from the Head Museum, so you could just call it the Head Museum line, or sell a little shelf system. Head Museum. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Next up, we have the Watchmen figures. Ooh. I'm very excited about this because we have the figures, but the movie is not out as of when we are filming this. It comes out later this week.
So, I personally have never read Watchmen.
True.
Once I found out that it was going to be a movie, I have purposely avoided reading Watchmen because I want to see the movie from the position of not
Just
knowing
seeing
it
it
at
as a
all. I wanna
movie,
know
not
it-
an
yeah.
adaptation.
I want to know it fresh because chances are, if I was a fan of the book, it'll probably be destroyed when I see the movie. So I would rather go in seeing it as just a film franchise and seeing what it's like, and then I'll probably read the read the book.
You'll
afterwards.
read the movie?
I'll read the movie after. I'll read the book afterwards. So we have 4 figures. I believe this is series
This is
1,
Wave
right?
1 from DC Direct. This one includes, this set includes Rorschach, Ozymandias, Silk Spectre, and Night Owl. Obviously 6-inch action figures.
And is series 2 available now as well, or is
Series
that coming soon?
2, I believe, is out in a few weeks.
Okay, and series 2 is going to
Soon?
be Silk Spectre Classic, Dr. Manhattan, Night Owl Classic, and the Comedian.
Very excited.
So I'm guessing the Classic, I will find out what that means when I see the movie. As of right now, they look like 50s characters.
That's because they are.
So let's judge the series 1 that we have in our hands
Let's do
right
it.
now. Let's open it. Well, first of all, packaging wise, it screams with the the black and yellow, which is the I've seen the Watchmen
Right.
book and the logo, and that's everything is what it's all
Like
about.
on my shelf.
On your shelf right up there, right? So I mean, they did a great job branding it. It's definitely the same branding
Oh, yeah.
as the comic
That's a
book
good point.
and as the movie.
That's a very good point.
Although, every time I see Watchmen stuff, I always see that smiley face with like a blood drip on it or
You'll
something.
learn what it means soon enough.
And it's not on here at all. There's not
Oh,
a single...
It's not, is it?
The smiley face with blood drip. Instead, it's a clock. It looks like the Doomsday Clock.
Well, the thing is, the smiley face, although iconic of the book, doesn't necessarily relate to these characters.
Right. But branding-wise...
Yellow and black.
But the yellow and black is there.
The font. It's all about the font.
Wow, I cannot open that. I would suggest
taped.
going from the bottom.
Whoa! You are ripping that thing up.
Yeah. I think I'm keeping these. Who watches The Watchmen? Says right on the inside package.
Oh yeah, the bottom was much easier. By the way, if you haven't read The Watchmen, it's a pretty classic comic. You should probably check it out.
Just
But you
wait
might
and
wanna,
see the movie.
might want to be like George though. Well, okay, but the movie is going to have a different ending. So, read the book. It can't hurt, right? Oh.
Huh.
Oh, these twist ties are much easier than the Futurama ones.
So, I got a base. That's strange. My base was not at all attached to the back. Yours is suctioned in.
My base, carded on the back, basically.
I got a couple of little pieces here. I'm not really sure what these are. Might be pegs.
I like the graffiti style of Who Watches the Watchmen. It's good. It's a fun package that I don't feel bad about throwing away. I have those too, so I would assume.
They're hard to
Look
get
at
out.
these things.
Man, they're tiny.
Ooh, they're pointy.
And it doesn't help when you have a cut thumb. Turns out you do a lot of things with your thumb.
You should probably try to not cut it.
So,
I'm not getting mine out.
okay, I see what this is. They give you the option, oops, had an option, of where you're going to stand your figure on the base. So if you want them to be a little off center, to the left, to the right. That's a neat feature, I mean.
Yay, I got one out.
You could push the peg through the bottom, and it shows up for you to put your figure on. I like that. And now those are all clear. I don't know what this is. Maybe this bridges them together?
Let's look at the figures.
It's weird. It's got to be for something.
So, Ozymandias, there he is. Again, these are based off of the movie characters, not the comic. So it's kind of hard to judge it as of yet because the movie isn't out. So it's hard to judge likenesses and whatnot, but it's a nice figure. It's got that weird rubbery kind of cape. I think I like cloth capes better, but this is pretty good. This is nice and flexible. The paint's pretty clean.
This, I mean, as far as the pictures I've seen on commercials and stuff, this, ow. Wow, she's got sharp heels. Holy crap. That front piece? Be careful when you're doing it.
That is not a toy for children.
You know what's strange? I mean, it's got real good movement in the arms. The arms have a ball socket at the shoulder and just an elbow hinge, kind of like the tattoo I have right here. And then it's got a ball joint neck. And it has all of this other... It looks like it was sculpted with articulation, but it's not there. Look at this. It has like the cuts where articulation goes.
It should be articulated.
And it's got this cut here where articulation goes.
Ooh, it must be cold in here.
I'll tell you, yeah. Something you don't see when you're just looking straight at this figure is she is nipping out something fierce, is what we call it. She's got nipples like there's no tomorrow coming through this suit, which is pretty funny. But it's weird because it looks like it was sculpted with articulation and then now it's a solid figure.
I wonder if perhaps
budget constraints, maybe?
Well, ooh, a little piece just up there. I found it. It could be budget constraints. It could be there could be a 2-up out there, and they just shrunk that down and got rid of some of the articulation.
Well, I mean, the weird thing is it's not lined up. It looks like it was turned and then glued into place.
Right where the like sort of bustier top is, it's like the top above it is turned a little bit, and then the zipper doesn't really line. It doesn't line up.
Yeah,
properly.
Strange.
Wonder why. DC Direct, we should contact them. So an interesting thing. Ooh. These guys are really stuck in there. Whew. I like my action figures easier to open than this. But interesting thing about Ozymandias is also has the ball shoulders, but he's got this piece of armor like mantle on. You can't really, like, it just turns.
Yeah.
It's completely hindered by that top piece.
Weird. Again, the base on this one was not
That's how they go.
Was not suctioned down. Just one guy.
It's bizarre. No, both of mine were.
Both of your two?
Yeah, Night Owl and
two out of 4.
Ozymandias.
That's so bizarre.
Moving on, let's check out Night Owl. Now, the thing about Night Owl is he's supposed to... There's a classic Night Owl, and then this is the later, older Night Owl in Series 1, and he's supposed to have, like, a paunch, like a little bit of a pot belly, and maybe he doesn't in the movie, I don't know, but I'm only comparing it to the comic, because that's what I know. And he doesn't. He's a fit gentleman right here in his Night Owl suit. So that will be interesting to see if it plays out that way in the movie. Maybe a little hint as to what's coming. Same thing though, this cape doesn't feel as good as Ozymandias' though. This is a little bit stiffer and it's bent from being stuck through the plastic in the package. So this will need a little bit of heat applied from a hairdryer or other heating device. Bend it back into shape a little bit. Whew.
And then finally we have Rorschach here, who he's kind of sculpted into a pretty heavy pose with his just the way he's got his walking gait and the way his head is turned. So it's kind of strange because you can't really. I mean, he's articulated, but once you move him, he's kind of out of position and looks weird. So there's no point.
Really, he's got one position.
He comes with an extra hand. He comes with 2 fists in, one tiny little baby fist, and then for some reason, when he has his open hand that holds his gun, it becomes a giant fist. So I'm not sure how his hand changes size like this, but it was also kind of tough to get out. You might have seen me a second ago using my teeth, but don't do that. That's not smart. But look at the size difference in his hand.
That's kind of bizarre.
It's like, I don't know what happened here.
Two different sculptors?
No, it's probably just they realized his fists were too tiny. What's his little tiny fist going to do to anybody? Weird. It's still cool looking though. I mean, I like the look of this guy. The sculpting is real nice on it. The sculpting is real good on all these actually. Let's look at this.
Careful. The one thing about Night... Oh no, you can see him. The little crescent moon on his belt actually comes off, obviously. It's like a weapon, accessory, Batman-y kind of belt thing. But it's tiny and it's going to fall out, which is why they rubber banded it on. But then you've got that big stupid rubber band.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just sculpt that onto the belt?
Or just glue it in.
Or glue it in.
The factory.
Just saying. So this is really cool. His belt is really thin PVC, so it feels very almost fabric-y. It's a nice little detail for hanging off the coat.
The sculpting is real nice again on this guy too, where the articulation is nice. It's real well hidden into the figure.
Oh. So Rorschach doesn't actually have legs that you can move. When you look up his jacket, it's just solid, and then they started the leg at the hip. And just put it in.
Yeah.
It's not like a real action figure.
Not an action figure at all.
It's more of an in-action figure, I would call it.
It's good. I like it. I like the sculpting. I like the costumes on these. I'm actually real excited to see the movie. I like the look of these figures. Hopefully the movie makes these guys cool.
Well, I would say a definite must for Watchmen fans. Interesting. I don't know if this would necessarily be something you buy simply as an action figure fan.
If I would say, if I obviously I'm not a fan of the book or movie yet because I haven't seen it.
Right.
I would buy the Silk Spectre because it's a good-looking, hot female figure, and I really, out of the other three, I would probably buy the Night Owl.
Really?
Just because he's a cool-looking superhero guy.
I thought for sure you'd say Rorschach for his stripy pants.
He's kind of just a guy in a trench coat, though. It's kind of dumb. The Night Owl, at least, is kind of a superhero.
Silk Spectre really has the most dynamic, well-done piece.
Box?
That's a very bizarre cut. Why would they cut it at the thigh like that? Nobody's leg turns like that.
No, it's really dumb. There's no need. And if you're going to solid up all the rest of the articulation that should have been in there, why bother with that stupid cut there?
I would say in general these got a thumbs up, but not counting that it's the Watchmen, just as an action figure, I'd almost say a thumbs down for the weird articulation and the strange cuts.
On that one or on all of them?
Mostly on Rorschach and Silk Spectre.
Yeah, the other two are articulated fine.
These two kind of strange. Ozymandias Night Owl, pretty nice. Alright, Watchmen toys. Excited about the movie now?
Sure, yeah.
Man, these boots are pointy.
Yeah, they are.
Good lord. Do you know what that means?
Blind box time?
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time! Today we have... What do we have here? John Bergerman's Bergermino's.
Bergermino's Egg Key by John
Egg
Bergerman.
keys. So which one do you want? Which one do you want?
I
I like the black one with the little pink face.
was going to say probably that one. It kind of looks like an ape.
Or maybe this purple one. He kind of looks like an Easter egg with a big yellow stripe.
I would say either the ape or the blue one next to the ape. That looks kind of like an ape again.
The glue is extremely weak and easy to open. I like that.
Oh. Nope.
These are not blind box. Well, they're blind box, not blind.
They're blind.
Bagged.
Right.
Alright. Haha! I got the one I wanted.
I got the one next to the one you wanted. Which is the one I wanted.
Is that the other one you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. What are the chances of that? Oh, there's no
There's no
keychain.
head. Or keychain. Where's
Ooh.
the head?
And what's it made out of?
Really hard ABS.
Yeah. Strange. So it's the typical key egg shape?
Mine is not.
It's not?
No. Mine
Oh,
is an
yours
egg with ears.
Yours is special. And the body comes out like a regular key egg does, but usually it comes with a separate head that you can stick on, and these didn't. So
Strange.
that's a little strange. Obviously, then you take
Mine
the arms
kind of has a
off.
head on the back, too. Face on the
Oh,
back.
look at him. Mine's got fur.
Oh, and a butt. Look, he's got a butt.
Oh, it's a butt. It's like a baboon butt. Oh, well, because he's like a baboon.
Well, here, since Matt's not here, I'll rip open his.
I can't get over the difference in quality. This very much feels like one of those, you know,
Yeah,
like...
it's the same one.
Oh, okay. It feels like a toy you get out of a vending machine. Like that kind of cheap, light ABS. You can hear the difference.
I think they're all made out of that.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
The
These
eggs
ones
are
feel
always-
shinier.
There's something, it's definitely got a gloss to it, which the other ones do not have.
And no head.
That I'm a little disappointed in.
That's strange.
Because then it's like when you get a double like we just got with this one, I like to take the arms off of that and put the head on and have his little alternate guy standing next to him.
I guess you could have a headless key.
And this one would have been a solid red guy it would have been a solid red key with a red head. That would have been awesome. So I'm a little disappointed that they did not include the heads in there.
Interesting. Good to know. Cute designs, though. Paint is good. It's just kind of simple. Kind of one press on the back, one press on the front, and there you have it.
Yeah, mine's real simple. I think these are kind of old. 2007 it says on the feet.
Interesting.
But,
Well, there you go. That was our blind box today.
alright.
John Bergerman eggs.
Go find them if you're collecting egg keys.
And enjoy them. You know what else you could enjoy?
Nope.
Events. Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do. Events like Choking Hazard.
It's enjoyable.
It is enjoyable. It's the biggest little custom show featuring tons of customized 1-inch mini Gwens. It's actually still currently at its first stop of its indefinite tour over at Kaiju X3 inside the Bead Shop in Phoenix, Arizona. You can check GwenArmy.com for more tour info on the Choking Hazard show.
Attack of the Illazilla. Group show featuring custom Illazillas from dozens of artists starting its mini tour at APW Gallery in Queens, New York on March 3rd. Go to myspace.com/Illazilla.
Awesome. Transcenders. This is a group show featuring Dr. A, Jason Dacchino, Scott Scheidley, Jason Lyman, and Michael Page at Gallery 1988 in Los Angeles, California from March 3rd to March 27th. And the preview image you are looking at is one of Dr. A's pieces from vinylpulse.com, and it looks very cool. So, a little teaser to get you into the show. You can check out gallery1988.com for more info.
And all the show pics as soon as the show opens. They usually put them
Absolutely.
all up there.
I'm very excited to see, especially all of Dr. A's pieces.
That's the good thing about Gallery 1988 is you don't ever need to take pictures at the show because
They'll post
they're
them.
all online. So you don't ever have to worry about seeing it again.
But that's it. That's all we've got for you for episode 67. I gotta say it. From Studio A, we missed the couch. We had to come back. It's fun. It's like we're just hanging out.
We didn't miss it.
We didn't miss it? I missed it. I missed it. Anyway, I want to remind you that you can save money with Toy Break. Just use the coupon code TOYBREAK, all one word, at 3dretro.com, funkrush.com, and octobertoys.com for 20% off.
Visit the website, toybreak.com. You can see the show notes for this episode and all the previous episodes. And you can click right on the forum link. Go to the forum, join the contests, all sorts of fun stuff.
The newly revamped
Click on the
form.
sponsors on the side there. Visit the sponsor sites. Get yourself some toys.
Ooh. You could also call us and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD? Or you could email us at info@toybreak.com. Email us a question or send us an MP4 that we could play on the show. That would be great. Check out our toy briefs on YouTube at youtube.com/toybreak.
You know you want to see my briefs. Go watch them.
And now, here's your toy break. Kick it back.